Firelands chat is lit tonight. I think I see my skeleton.
Okay. Looks like we got buffs up. Alright. You've got Skull, I've got X. And we'll pull him back towards us so that nobody pulls the big guy. But face him away once we get him in position.
Yep.
Okay, make sure we're dispelling the silence. And kill the ads. There's another ad. Alright, two-phase fight. First phase, we are driving him around the room to break until we break his armor. His armor breaks at 25%. The last quarter of the fight is a regular old nuke phase. We break his armor by making him step on the volcanoes that he summons. We need to make sure that he doesn't step in the river of lava around the platform. And he doesn't need to be tanked, and he won't melee anybody in phase 1. In phase 2, he does need to be tanked, and it's regular. Okay. He periodically will do a stomp that will AoE the raid. It's unavoidable. It also creates 2 or 3 volcanoes. This is every 30 seconds. The volcanoes will be dormant at first. Then he'll awaken a volcano, and then it will erupt for 20 seconds. While it's erupting, 6 players are selected every 2 seconds to receive damage. It stacks a debuff on players when they're hit, increases fire damage taken. And there'll be... And then when he steps on the volcano, it destroys it, but it creates a crater that releases streams of lava that move outward from it in random directions. So you need to move out of the lines of lava. He also summons fragments and sparks. Fragments have relatively low health. The sparks have a lot higher health. And the sparks need to be tanked away from the raid. Grim, do you want to tank the fragments, and I'll tank the sparks?
Okay.
Just figure you probably have better control over the multiple things. So, the big mechanic of this fight is driving him. You can see as you mouse over him that his right and left feet can be targeted separately. He will move around the room constantly, and we need to direct where he's going by hitting his feet. Yaz will be directing which foot we should be hitting. If we're want him to go straight, we hit the feet kind of evenly, and right and left when we want him to turn one way or the other. I know Taragon's group has already done this, so they've got an idea of what. So we've got at least some people in the raid that have done this in the past few days and know what it looks like. That ought to give us a leg up.
Ba-doom-tsh.
Yeah. Annie rubs off occasionally. Okay. Could I have group 3 be your primary target is going to be the right foot. Group 4, your primary target is going to be the left foot. And Veli, Dead, and Red Toe on right. Hawkeye, Neo, and Jason on left. And this is your home foot. If we're not actively trying to turn him, this is where you're DPSing. Let's go. Let's give it a shot. We're here. Okay, turn him.
Which way are we turning them?
Yeah, I'm like, left
Sorry.
foot, right foot.
Beware.
Hit the right foot. Right foot. Right foot.
Multitasking. God, this is like turning a freaking Buick. And I'm dead.
Buick, you say? Like turning a train.
Sorry, it was not a planned pull.
Well, that wasn't terrible for face pull.
Sorry, as we didn't hear you.
Did we ever drop a cauldron? I know people talked about it.
No.
I never saw one.
No, that was an unexpected pull, so.
No, the rogue pulled it.
Gotcha.
So he got reported for grieving.
Rogues are like the full moon. They strike when you least expect them.
What are you talking about, man? You always know when a full moon's coming, every 30 days.
Yeah, but very few people pay attention to that. Nurses, corrections officers, pagans.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Fine.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah,
There we
working
are.
a psych ward. Woohoo! We take full moons very seriously.
No, it wasn't you, Dead.
Yeah, I moused over that rogue. I was like, is my taco tip working for his
I know.
eye
I thought
level?
mine was like fucked up too. Like maybe he
I was
was
like, he
wearing
might
like
get into a
cooking gear or
heroic with
something.
that eye level.
I know.
My lock hit 85 yesterday, and I'm already at 340. And I have yet to run a heroic. A full heroic. So he can't say, oh, I can't get in blah blah and do blah blah. No. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you get quest gear that's higher level than that. You can get some quest pieces that are like 325, 333.
All right. So everybody knows what leg they're on for just straight for straight motion. But be ready to switch targets.
Are we killing ads?
I think we need to.
Melee should be focusing the little ones that have been collected and it's tanked with the boss, and then range should focus the ones that are outside.
Right. Ranged focus the sparks. They'll be along the edges of the platform. It'll be a single big ad along the edge of the platform. Melee don't want to get near that one.
I'm gonna do cauldrons this time.
And that went fast. I
They
didn't even see
they
it.
already did. People
You
double
little
dipped.
double dippers. Shame.
All right, everybody's ready. Yeah, she good?
Yes, I'm actually ready to send.
Okay. Then pulling in 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Short little fleshy things? Here. Nuisances.
It's left foot. Just everybody left foot.
Succumb to living flame.
Go straight. And then right foot.
Ranged on the spark.
We got a live one on the left that we need to hit.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
We didn't get enough DPS in the foot.
He was on the exact opposite side from the spark for one, and I think DPS was on the spark.
Well, you just need more DPS on one foot to turn him, so it doesn't matter how much. I think we just said.
Right. It's balance, not sheer number.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it up to Yaz and the Boomkins to their judgment. If it looks like it's a wipe, go ahead and toss out your battle res or whatever for wipe protection. It refreshes anyway, so. But if you get that res and pop up, make a beeline for the bridge here. Okay, everybody's ready. Pulling in 10.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some little fleshy things? Here. Nuisances. Nuisances.
Left foot.
Stop now. Succumb to living flame.
Straight.
Sparks up, range.
Right foot. Everybody on right foot.
Beware. I'll crush you underfoot.
Go straight.
Beware.
Left foot.
Stop now.
Left foot. Everybody left foot.
From their tiny fangs. Oh, you little beasts.
Sparks up.
Stay left. We can go all the way around.
Beware. Beware.
Right foot. Left foot. Can't see that. Stay left. Stay left. Everybody left.
Succumb to living flame.
Sparks up.
Beware. I'll crush you underfoot. Beware.
Right foot. Right foot. Left foot. Left foot.
Beware.
Hero.
Stack.
Creatures of flesh. Now you
Hey, Grim's got him. Nice kill.
Nice job. That's how you do.
Oh, yeah, picture. Yeah, be on the bridge side of him. Alright, good, Mars? Okie doke.
Did we kill the spider boss?
Yes.
Draco, jump in. We're gonna go for a ride.
We deal with the trash, and then we pull the boss, right? It's not the trash activates the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, Catterley's got left. Let's go.
Spread out, guys. And if you're being targeted by the bird, go to the eggs.
Mia, can you get one of the healers up? Oh, never mind. We're good.
Just say be careful, Rio. That was a safe spot. I don't know if it still was.
No, sorry. Reading officer chat. Does anybody know how to do the flying? Just off the top of... Right, it's better for ranged. The flying.
I'll do this while we're waiting. Crossbow. It's a agility cloak. Spirit neck.
I started doing the assignments before raid, but didn't get it finished.
Intellect sword. Oh, I two of these? Okay, another agility cloak.
Okay, I know that is not everybody. That's just the air team and the tanks. Um, let me put the air group in one group. then, so group 5 plus Dracor is flying. Group 4 and 2. Let's see real quick. Okay, group 2 right and group 3, or group 2 right, group 4 left, and healers Miko and Rehoboam left, Olo and Lovely right, Lerness, you figure out where you're best positioned. So, this fight, on the first pull, we can't do anything about it. We'll get knocked back, and AoE'd before the beginning of the fight. Then she's going to fly down the middle of the room and drop feathers. The 6 people who were assigned need to pick up 3 feathers, and when they pick up the 3rd feather, they'll be able to fly. Healers, go ahead and pick up 1 feather. Other casters, well, that'll probably be all the feathers that we have for the first round. The 3 for the for each of the flyers, plus 1 for the healers. But as the fight goes on and she drops more feathers, casters feel free to pick up a single feather. It will allow you to cast while moving. But that's most important for the healers to have. Flying group has to pick up 3. Stay out of the center while she's flying across the center of the room, because she does a frontal attack as she's going. And then she goes up into the air. The flyers will take off after her. You'll want to stay kind of grouped together so that you can all go through the rings of fire that she'll create relatively at the same time, because you'll get stacks of a haste buff. Haste buff, and a mana, energy, etc. Restoration buff. And it also refreshes the duration of your flying buff. That's really important. The haste buff stacks up to 25 times. stay out of the incendiary clouds that she puts out, and work on whittling her down. On the ground, the 2 sides that I assigned, the raid will be split into 2. There's going to be druids, night elves that'll land on either side. They need to be interrupted and killed. Avoid fire. There's numerous sources of fire. Then, shortly into the phase, the 2 eggs will be dropped off, and they'll hatch into hatchlings that will imprint on the closest player to them. That closest player needs to be the tank, so get away from the egg when it drops. Make sure Grim and I are the closest ones. Grim, I think you know the deal for yours. They get hungry. They eat the lava worms that spawn.
Yep.
So for the rest of the raid, there'll be 4 lava worms that spawn kind of in a square, and they just rotate in place, spitting fire. It's like a 20-yard range, this fire. Just stay away from them. Can't do any damage to them. They can do damage to you. Just leave them be. We feed them to the hatchlings to break them out of their tantrums. This fight has too much stuff in it. So stage 2 starts after, I think, 3 minutes. And then she'll fly around in a circle, and you'll need to land if you're flying, and I think you hide behind the meteorite.
It's heroic.
That's heroic. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's heroic.
Okay, because that was what I really wish that they would just have one video for each, rather than this is for one, this is one video for both of them. Okay. She'll end up in the middle of the room. There'll be blazing tornadoes that spin around her in different directions. They run fast. They move faster than we can run. So you kind of follow one, and as soon as you pass another one, turn around and follow it until you pass another one, and turn around and follow that one, to keep from getting caught by one. And let's just see. There's a lot of mechanics this far. Let's do this and see how it goes. And if we get through this part smoothly, then we'll look harder at the rest of the fight. This is 3 minutes worth of the fight, and then so stage 1 is 3 minutes, stage 2 is 30 seconds, stage 3 is 20 to 34 seconds, and stage 4 is 25 seconds. So it's like most of the fight is stage 1. And then after stage 4, it goes right back to stage 1, and you start again with another set of hatchlings, another set of worms, another set of night elf druids. When she's flying across the arena, make sure that you're not underneath her because she does that frontal AoE. Stay out from in front of things. Interrupt. Stay out of fire. Kind of all the basic rating things. Grim, if you want to have the 2 worms that are closer to where Staghelm is now, I'll take the 2 that are closer to the entrance here.
Okay.
And I'll pick up this egg. I'll pick up the egg that's towards the entrance or towards Star. I forget exactly where it lands.
So you're gonna get the ones on Star side. I'll get the ones on Triangle side. You just want to say it that way?
Yeah, let's do it that way. That makes more sense.
Then I know the worms. The worms are completely random, and yeah.
Okay. Everybody's ready. This isn't so much of a... So I'm just going to do a pull 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What have we here? Visitors to our kingdom in the Firelands? You mortals may remember Alyssa, who spirited me to freedom in Mount Hyjal. She too has been reborn. Born of flame! I wish I could watch her reduce your pitiful band to cinders, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Out of the middle. Just click. Get to your sides.
I'll get the worms to the left and right of me.
Get out of the middle.
And DPS should be focused on the druids. How are things going for the flying team?
So it's still stone out. Yep.
I flew through the rings, but I still managed to fall for some reason.
It's practice getting used to a thing, I think.
The rings don't last very long. And if you don't get to them soon enough, it looks like you fly through them, but you don't get the refresh.
Is it only the first person that gets to it? Because it seemed like they disappear real quick.
Um, it should allow multiple, I think. But the problem is you have to do it real fast.
Alright. Just to refresh, I added the healers into the macro. Let's give it one more pull and then we'll take a 5. Ten, does the tuck into the little nook still to avoid the knockback still work?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can all stack there now. You initiate the fight by pulling that feather right there. Right here.
Here? I thought it was around the corner.
Yep, right here.
Okay.
Or over there. I think both work.
Let's do over there because that's closer to where we'll be.
Which over there are you talking about? Where
Where Star
Triangle is?
where Star and Triangle are. Alright, if everybody stays put. Pulling.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
Careful, don't be in the center.
Get to your spots.
Oof. Get me up.
It's known to use. You can never regain the aggro.
Yeah, never mind then.
It's pretty much if we died, Callie, it's, yeah.
Very good thing that healers are proud for the feathers, then. It's like a maze.
DPS and heals, you guys should stay near your marks. Don't go towards the
I
center.
popped a battle res on Lernus.
Yep, everybody land.
Yeah, if you're flying, please get land.
Speaking of marks, maybe we should change that yellow into a different color.
It's hard to see, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to stay together and don't rush the rings. The air people need to stay together because we need everybody to go through the ring at the same time. Let's take 5 here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I think this is just we've got to keep doing it and practicing it sort of thing so far. So let's get buffs up and give it another shot. Alright, I marked Belly for somebody to stack on for the air group. For going through hoops. Everybody is ready. Pulling.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
Take these feathers. Healers, casters.
No, you took my worm.
Oh, the
No,
guy's dead.
it's running wild. I'm down.
Oh, okay. Shit, it took all the worms.
He was hungry. Watch the middle.
For his glory. Behold his power.
What specifically is killing everybody?
For one, tank died very early, and so the hatchling went around munching on people.
Should we have more healers focused around you guys?
I was standing fire or whatever. Flip it up.
Let's see. Damage. Blow. Yeah, a lot of melee is killing a bunch of people. So yeah, we should focus some heals around you and everyone else just avoiding mechanics.
Oh, what's up?
And correct me if I'm wrong, that's the reason why we're supposed to be grabbing the feathers, so we can avoid it and still do damage.
Feathers let you cast while moving.
Right. Right, and there's a lot of moving parts on this fight.
They also increase your movement speed by 30%.
They do. So then there should be no lava spew or pyroblast? Huh.
I think Pyroblast is not avoidable. It needs to be interrupted.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
interrupted ability on the druids.
Alright then.
But the
What's
target can't avoid it.
Hmm.
Brush fire is the one that you can avoid as it rolls across the ground.
Okay, so what specifically is casting Pyroblast?
That's the druids.
The druids.
The initiates, yeah.
Hmm. Do we have anybody to call out the interrupt?
We've been getting pretty much all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that pull was really good. It was just tank died and then that hooped
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
And that was, I got a little too close. I'm gonna have Miss swap to his healer, so we have 6 heals. I think that'll be just a little while we're learning the fight. Alright. So 6 heals. And yeah. There is a good deal of the damage that is avoidable. So keep an eye on your feet.
Did we ever get a feast?
Whoops.
Feast is available.
Thank you for the feast. Although, does one lobster in a bucket mean a feast for anyone?
Split
It's
between
a magical
25
bucket.
people.
It always gives everybody one lobster.
Hmm.
All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
There's still some feathers.
Watch the middle.
You must have died again, or
No, sorry, I took the wrong one. I was looking at her coming across the middle.
are there any worms up? There's one, right? No? Okay.
Whoa.
What
That was
in
a lot more
blazes is
tornadoes
that?
than I thought. In the videos, it didn't seem like it was that many.
Yeah, how are you supposed to avoid those?
Wow.
Yeah, I tried to avoid those, but wow.
Man. Whew. can't imagine what that would be like on heroic.
I don't remember that many tornadoes on 25. That was insane.
I guess it's just all dodging and no damage during that part.
Pretty much.
Do not release. We have an OLO.
There also will be fire rings on the ground among the tornadoes. You can get the movement speed boost, but it's not necessary to survive.
Wow. Dario's floating.
That was much better, guys. Getting into the ground phase just to see what it looked like. Yeah, we need all the ads dead before the tornadoes happen. Some of that is that Grim and I need to step it up a little. I remember that from back in the day.
What do you got to be doing? 100k damage?
Probably.
Nice.
Well, I died and got the bird back somehow, and I have no idea how.
Stargate died and you were the closest.
Yeah.
No, it never targeted anyone again, it looked like. That was the thing, yeah. So I guess if no one stays by it yeah. I don't know, it was weird.
I noticed at the end there, those birds weren't doing anything even though I was the last one up.
All right. Shall, just to fill you in, stay out of fire, interrupt the night elves, stay out of the center of the room, and if we get to the next phase, chase a tornado until one passes you going the opposite direction, then make a U-turn and chase it, rinse and repeat. I had a pair of sneakers that had permanent holes in the toe and heel of both shoes from my aunt's Australian healer. I do not care for healers. Oh, she was a nice looking dog. Alright, Mia, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Pulling.
Watch the middle. I think we lost 3 healers.
2.
What Vali's had?
Oh, 3. I see. Can we get some battle roses out?
Just did.
Thank you. I'm down.
Do we have a B res for Callie?
It's 30 seconds.
Grim's down
Okay,
now.
Grim's down.
Stand in front of a lava
Yeah.
snake.
Wipe it up.
The fastest way to die is to stand in front of... Oh. Here's a new fastest way to die. Gosh, those are really fast.
We have white protection.
Do we?
Great, thank you.
No problem. Yeah.
Jason's up.
Yep. Do not run in. Do not release. Do not collect $200.
Can I pass go?
sucks. Now I'm curious, what does a healer look like? Like a freaking hyena. Wow, these look crazy cute. Oh.
Alright. Neo and Jason, are you good?
Alright, I'm back. Thank you.
Okay. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
Watch the middle.
Do we have a B-res for Callie?
Callie's down.
Supposed to be on the other side.
I got her.
I came up in fire. Sorry.
Do we have another B-res?
It's not gonna work.
Okay. Die quickly.
Yep, wipe it up.
Stand in front of a fireworm. They'll kill us fast. I wonder, does that command still work? Aha.
Get a Hawk available.
Yeah. Shao, can you pop?
Camera distance.
Shao gets to be a healer tonight. He gets to res everyone.
Hmm. Oh, console. That's what's going.
It's over in the mountains by Triangle.
Fish feast. That's right, it's almost time to reflask.
I think my plan is to go until the flasks run out and call it a night. I've got 25 minutes on my flask.
Same. Anyone have less time on their flask?
Anybody who had a flask running.
Sure, I'll trade you one.
Something else.
There you go.
Alright. Everybody is ready. Pulling in 3.
I serve a new master now, mortals.
It's the enrage, and then as I'm trying to get to the worm, the fire spit from it. The two things together. Coming up.
It's a real bitch.
Heal
You have to
tanks.
plan your attack.
Focus heals on tanks. Let everyone else avoid mechanics.
Which
I'll need help DPS wise on the hatchling.
Lawrence here. Yep, good. Moving.
I know.
Here we go. We made it to the next phase.
Oh, yeah, phase 3.
Mm-hmm. Grip the druids in.
That bird is still.
Yeah, I got the bird.
And no, you don't now. Okay. So it starts with the DPS check. Huh. That voracious hatchling probably shouldn't live too long. We have res. Do not run in. Floating skeletons always get me.
Okay. Okay, pulling in 3.
Watch the middle. Got a druid by triangle.
Okay, land.
Got all the ants.
Hero.
Make sure we're interrupting the ads. They can be stunned. Don't be in front of the boss.
Grab feathers if you're a flyer or healer.
Or mostly dead.
That's right. Sorry. Habit. Yep, wipe it up. But that is the fight.
I hate to ask, but couldn't even tell what percentage did we get it to.
76.
All right. And I thought we were doing so good.
Oh, we did. You
Get
know,
the ads down before
we got
tornadoes.
we got the ads down before the tornadoes. We had 2 of our flyers dead for at least 2 of the flyers dead for a good chunk of it. And DPSing her in the air is a good part of it. We only had half the rate up when we hit hero at the increased damage phase. But that was really good overall.
During phase 3, healers can attack the boss to get mana. So when she first lands, you can get back all your mana just by hitting the boss a little bit.
Good to know. Alright, let's get buffed up and give this, I think, one more pull. Okay, everybody is ready. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Watch the middle.
Pick up feathers if you're a healer or caster.
Watch the middle.
I don't have any cooldowns for the next tantrum.
Got it.
Just the one worm up.
Yeah, it's yours.
Which way are you tanking her? Facing the cave?
Yeah, sure. Sounds
Okay,
good.
so everybody stack by the entrance side for heals.
Okay, stack on star and blue.
Interrupt the ads.
Hero.
Tanks should spread out. You don't want to stack together. Rage should stay stacked.
I will burn you from the sky.
60%.
Not bad.
My raid frames say 59%.
Okay, go ahead and wipe it up.
58.
I think your raid friends are a little optimistic.
57. They're still going up there. Now 56.
That was definitely progress. So, but I think we're going to call it here. Thanks everybody for coming. Thank you to our guests for joining us. And if you still aren't sure what all is going on in this crazy fight. Watch some videos. Thanks for coming. On Tuesday, we'll be back in and hopefully clear the 3 that we have down, and then be back here working on her again.